Often in your life, you know, your day-to-day life, you've got, you know, bills to worry about, kids to raise and things like that, work and so on and so forth. And I think Melbourne will just fall in love with this show because it takes you somewhere else.
The first day we walked into the theatre and saw how they've transformed the region into Oz, basically. It takes you somewhere else.
You're not thinking about how expensive it is, but you do go, wow, that's amazing, that's magical.
If we got that feeling just walking into rehearsals and walking on that stage, hopefully, you know, that translates to the audience and they get that magical feeling as well.
Oh, it's challenging and it's multi-layered for a musical.
You will be taken away and you will remember things, you know, that you remember from The Wizard of Oz, and you'll find out how clever it is that it's all been interwoven. But at the end of the day, hopefully you'll walk out of the door there and say, I've got to go buy another ticket because I didn't see half the stuff that was up there because there's so much to see. Welcome to Wicked. What is Wicked? Well, let me say this. If you've seen The Wizard of Oz, and you put a camera on The Wizard of Oz, and you moved it slightly to one side, that's Wicked. You will find out who is the Scarecrow, who is the Tin Man, what happened to the Wizard, who was the Wicked Witch of the West. All this will be revealed, because it's a show for all ages. It's a show whether you're 8 or 80. The costumes, the wonderful sets, everything. It's the biggest show that's hit Melbourne in many, many years.
In the past 2 weeks, the Broadway production of Wicked,
the biggest ever musical to hit our shores, costing $18 million. The show is sold out.
Financially, it's massive. The set technically comes right out to the audience at the Regent Theatre here in Melbourne, and the costumes are something like 450 costumes, over 150 wigs. And talking to my co-producers in America, they all hoped and prayed that Wicked will be a success, but I don't think anybody really realised that it would be a mammoth mega hit.
The Wizard will see you now! We've looked forward to this night for a very long time. The city of Melbourne has been incredibly receptive and open and embracing to the Wicked family. It's a marvelous group of actors. It's a marvelous production. And all the joy and enchantment and magic will thrill audiences, I'm sure, for a very long time to come.
I remember saying to myself, like, I went and saw a few musicals here and there, and I thought it'd be great one day to actually be part of a musical. And being part of one now, I just realised it's a lot of hard work, and I didn't know that back then.
I didn't even imagine that you could make a living out of music theatre. I didn't even know, because nobody in my family did anything like this at all. And so I was sort of looking into other careers and stuff, and my high school drama teacher said, you know, you could really make a go of this if you wanted to.
Even in high school, I was happy just doing the rock band stuff. And I don't know, maybe years before that though, there was a sign, it was the Gingerbread Man, had the lead role in Grade Prep. So maybe that was my sign for musical theatre and a path to travel down.
I always wanted to be a musical theatre star. That was something that, you know, I thought of, not as a child so much, but once I'd started working in the industry, and, you know, it's something that I worked towards, but I'm not sure about whether I thought about being green. I'm not sure whether that was a part of it. My future is crazy.